Hello everyone, and welcome once again to Mission Alive. Alive. At this time of the year, December, we are all alive. We are all eagerly waiting for the birth of a child. We are waiting for Christmas Day. And it all came about because of what happened to two people. Joseph and Mary, for many days, walked the winding, dusty ways, but no complaint was heard from them, travelling down to Bethlehem. At last, when Joseph halted there, the inn was full, and everywhere he heard them say, "So sorry, sir, we have no room." They found a stable cold and bare, and made their humble dwelling there. And in that stable cave forlorn, the Saviour of the world was born. Did you hear? No complaint was heard from them. No complaint. And they had to travel a long way. Nazareth is way up here in the north of Israel. And Bethlehem is right down in the south. So they had to travel a long way down by the River Jordan, through the other villages, through Jericho, down to Bethlehem, past Jerusalem, down to Bethlehem. They were tired, they were weary. Mary was ready to give birth. Her body was aching. And as Joseph went from door to door, he heard people say, "So sorry, sir, we have no room. Everybody has come for the census. Everybody had to return to their own home for the census. We have no room." Then maybe a small boy came running up and said to them, "My brother's out in the field tonight. He's looking after the sheep in the field. It's a clear, moonlit night. So you could have the stable. It's not a very good place for a baby to be born, but it's better than being outside in the cold. So if you want, I will take you there." And Mary and Joseph followed the small boy to a stable, cold and bare. How quickly Joseph must have tried to clean it up, tidy it up, find clean straw for Mary to lie on to give birth to her child, to find clean straw to put into the crib, which was just the feeding box of the animals. And so Joseph took out the old straw that the animals had been eating and put in clean straw for Mary to lay her baby in a manger. That was the crib. The baby's crib was the animal's manger. And in that stable, with just the light of their lamp and the clean straw that Joseph had gathered, Mary gave birth to this child, who was no different from any other child. A baby that cried when it was born, a baby that was washed in warm water when it was born, and wrapped in swaddling clothes, the wraps that they put around a baby, just like we wrap our babies in a rug when they're born, and laid in a manger, so that Mary could at last fall asleep as the baby slept, and Joseph could stand and keep watch, and maybe feel sad that this was all he had to offer his wife and her baby, a stable. So what do you have to offer Jesus at this time of the year? Can it be what Mary and Joseph offered? Not complaining about the weather, not complaining about the long lines waiting for transport, bus or boat or tram or train, whatever it is. Not complaining when you have to stand in queue at the supermarket. Not complaining when you haven't got the things that you want from the supermarket because they're all gone. People have come before you. Not complaining with the pushing and the shoving that goes on in crowded shops and crowded streets and crowded transport. Not complaining when you're asked to do something. Not complaining when people say, "No, no, we haven't got it. No, you can't do that. No, you can't go there." Joseph and Mary had no complaints. Joseph didn't get angry with the innkeeper and the other people that said no. He turned and went on to somewhere else, to do something better, to find something that he needed. And he found something. Mary didn't complain with the stable. She was just so thankful to have some place quiet and alone to give birth to her child. Some of the women of Bethlehem would have heard what had happened and would have come to be with her as her midwife when she gave birth to that child. They helped her. Mary didn't complain. Mary was grateful for anything that happened. So this Christmas time, be somebody who doesn't complain, who travels the all-wind and dusty ways, whatever those ways are, rough seas or bumpy roads, whatever way you have to travel. No complaints can be heard from you as you travel down your road this Christmas time. I hope you all have a very, very happy Christmas.